Using the Immersive Reader or the Read Aloud feature on Microsoft Word, which is installed on your computer. So this isn't the Word online, this is the one that's available on your computer. What does it do? Well, first of all, it can simply just play back, narrate back the text in Microsoft Word. So let's try Read Aloud first of all. So inside in Microsoft Word on the desktop, click on Review, then click on Read Aloud. And then you will see a ribbon that appears on the right hand side. It's disappeared. I just press it again there, Read Aloud, and it pops up. And then it's a simple case of clicking anywhere on the screen and getting it to read.
The first place that I can well remember was a large pheasant meadow. It had a pond of clear water in it. Some shady trees leaned over it. Rushes and water lilies grew at the deep end.
And then if I want to pause it, I go over to the ribbon and I simply press the pause button. There it is there. Now when I click out of the Word document, this ribbon disappears, so just bear that in mind. The other aspect is to configure the voice. So it's female at the moment. You can change the reading speed as well as the voice, male or female. Now if you want the Irish voice, which I have played back here, you will need to make sure that the language is the language English Ireland. And conversely, if you want to listen back to the United States accent voice, then you will choose United States, United Kingdom, and so on and so forth. If you want to choose Spanish and so forth, you can do that as well, as long as the text is in Spanish, and then it will read back in Spanish or the language of your choice. Now, that is the Read Aloud feature. Now, if that's all you want, if you don't want to change the background color, the screen, the size, and so forth, then that's all you need to know. But if you do wish to listen back and change the whole font, size, color, etc., then you will click on View, and then you will click on Immersive Reader. And as you can see instantly, it changes the background, the overall font size and so forth. And you have a number of features here. So you can change the background color, something color neutral, which might again be preferential to your taste. Let me just choose one there. Something like that. And from here you can do a number of other things. You can see the Read Aloud feature there now within the Immersive Reader. And you can also choose to line focus. So you can focus on one line at a time, 3 lines at a time. There we are. And over on the right hand side you have here the ability to go up and down. And there we are. And then it can read back text that way. To switch it off, you just simply go back up and choose None. And you can choose text spacing, you can choose syllables. So there you can see it splits up the word into its syllables. And again, as I said, you have the Read Aloud feature. And let me see if I can drag that over here. Can I drag it?
Bottom of running broke off, press Ginger with the right area of the Ginger writer. Click on the first part of the screen, then I go back in a press check. Used to stand by the pond in the shade of the trees.
So there we are. That is the same Read Aloud feature within the Immersive Reader, which provides more rich context in terms of helping those that don't like background to be white. They can change the back page color, column width, text spacings, and so on and so forth. So again, this is just an overview of using the Read Aloud feature and the Immersive Reader on the desktop version of Microsoft Word. So you will need to have Microsoft Word installed in order to use this. Thank you for watching. Now before I go, just one more thing. If you have text in PDF format, for instance, or if you have it in another format not in Microsoft Word, then this Read Aloud feature can only read text in Microsoft Word. So as I said, if you have text in a PDF document, PowerPoint slides and so forth, a workaround would be to simply copy and paste the text within the PDF document and paste it into Microsoft Word, and then you have the feature of reading it back to you. Now, in some instances, you may not be able to copy and paste the text from PDF, in which case you will use Read and Write, and you will use the scanning feature to load in that PDF document and scan back the text into Microsoft Word, and then you can play it back that way. Now, there is another video in relation to using Read and Write. Please do a search on the YouTube channel and you'll find that, and zone in, choose the video that gives an overview of the scanning feature of Read and Write. So that is it. Thank you for watching.